A couple of hours ago, NBC News announced that Ronna McDaniel, the former chairperson of the Republican National Committee, will not be a contributor to the network. This comes just 4 days after NBC News announced her hiring as a political analyst. As you might know, we don't have a show on weekends or on Mondays. Between then and now, I've been closely following the news and talking to lots of people inside the company. And most of what I wanted to say about all this has already been said very well by my colleagues, from people like Chuck Todd and Joe Scarborough to Nicole Wallace and Joy Reid and Rachel Maddow, Lawrence O'Donnell and others. There's a reason so many people had this reaction. It's not because McDaniel's a Republican or conservative and everyone thought, oh no, a Republican on NBC News. We all recognize a variety of views is vitally important in understanding our country, in doing good programming. The reason this precipitated the visceral gut reaction that it did is that there's just a pretty bright red line in American life after January 6th. On one side of that line are people who aided and abetted in this attempt to end the democratic system as we know it, to steal a free and fair election, an attempt that, as Rachel noted last night, is ongoing. It's very much still happening. There's lots of Republicans who tried to stop that. But Ronna McDaniel is unfortunately on the wrong side of that red line. She aided and abetted in the biggest attack to destroy American democracy since the Civil War. She helped perpetuate lies that Donald Trump told as part of his plot to overthrow the constitutional order. As members of the press, as democratic citizens, we believe in democracy as a system. We're pro-democracy. We want to keep this system going. People involved in the kind of work we do every day are also signed on to that basic project, I think. And we are in this business at a time when the information environment has never been more polluted and more confusing. More people trying to pass off dubious stories and lies. It's important for us to do the best we can to tell the truth all the time. And everyone is going to make mistakes. Lord knows we certainly make them. But the big lie of a stolen election is one of the most consequential systematic lies told in recent memory, probably up there with all the lies about the vaccine, both of which have had incredibly damaging effects, and both of which have really destroyed the credibility of the people and institutions and the political parties and the corporations that are associated with them. In the end, all you can really ask of people in our profession is diligence and open-mindedness and critical thinking, and above all else, and this is really important to me, good faith. When I'm speaking to you here right now, I'm not putting on a show about what I think and believe. This is it. I could be wrong about things. Lord knows I must be sometimes. I might have opinions you think are wrong. We might tell stories in ways that you think leave stuff out or emphasize a wrong angle. But the key to this entire enterprise is a kind of bedrock trust. The trust that we really are acting in good faith. We really are trying to get it right. We are not feeding you lies to be good team players. It's a foundational principle for both working in the press and, I think, healthy democratic dialogue and debate. Whatever your ideology is, wherever you come down on issues, whoever you support for president, whatever you believe in. And I have to say, I really appreciate working at a place that was able to say, we got this one wrong, and then made the right decision.